just did an EOS overview, which honestly, EOS is a very interesting coin. And let me tell you a little bit more about that. So basically, EOS aims to become a decentralized operating system that can support industry-scale decentralized applications. So it's very similar to Ethereum, but EOS provides a platform for developing decentralized applications and is really supposed to try to bring these decentralized applications into the mainstream adoption. So EOS is still in the early stages and is an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain. Hold on one second. Okay. And it's still an ongoing ICO, it's actually one of the longest ICOs that's ever taken place. The ICO has almost been a year long and started in June 2017 and will end in June 2018. So once this EOS operating system is built, EOS plans to support millions of users, provide free usage, low latency, parallel performance, and sequential performance. So as you can see, there's like a comparison chart between EOS and Ethereum. And two important ways that EOS is different than Ethereum is that EOS plans to remove transaction fees, and it claims to have the ability to conduct millions of transactions per second. Currently, the reason why blockchain-based applications can't compute that many transactions per second is because each and every node of the network must come to a consensus for everything to go through. So EOS uses delegated proof of stake, as you can see there, it says DPoS, which uses an approval voting system based on the number of tokens at stake. So EOS works on an ownership model where users own and are entitled to the resource proportion to their stake, rather than having to pay for a transaction. So like Ethereum, you'd have to use gas to pay for your transaction. So in essence, if you hold N tokens of the EOS on the EOS blockchain, then you're entitled to N times K transactions. So this basically eliminates transaction fees. So basically, when you have EOS, you have ownership in the EOS platform, allowing you to do transactions on the EOS blockchain. So it's kind of like, having stock in a company. If you're an owner of a company, if you even own like 1%, so you'd be able to do 1% of the network's transactions. So to achieve the millions of transactions per second, EOS will rely on graphene technology, which has been shown to stress test and achieve anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 transactions per second. Secondly, EOS will use parallelization to scale the network, and this will likely allow to use millions of transactions per second. And if these benchmarks are realized, EOS should be able to support thousands of commercial scale decentralized applications. So another difference, besides those two main differences, is that EOS has a governance model that is maintained and established by establishing jurisdiction and choice of law, along with other mutually accepted rules. So this is usually done by a legally binding constitution, where every single transaction on EOS must include the hash of the constitution to the signature. This, in essence, binds the users to the constitution. This also allows EOS to be more agile when it comes to making a change in the protocol, unlike Ethereum, which needs to have complete consensus or a hard fork to make these changes. So basically, on a final note, just a little bit about the team. EOS has a great team, most notably Dan Larmer, I don't know if I'm saying that right, who is the CTO, who is the founder of BitShares, a decentralized exchange, and Steemit, a decentralized social media platform that is very similar to Reddit. So, kind of in my opinion, EOS seems to be a promising technology, and I'm excited to see what happens when the platform is live and no longer an ERC20 token. That is all I have. Does anybody have any questions?